All right, ladies and gentlemen, the long-awaited update for Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition is here. My game is currently updating, so it's a good time for me to read through everything. This is on ageofempires.com. This is going to be on YouTube. So YouTube, I'll have this link in the video description if you want to read about it. I recognize some people don't play the game, some people might be at work, some people might be on the moon, and they want to read about the update. So this is a lot to read, actually. So I'm gonna skip the stuff where ageofempires.com says how much they appreciate us. I think we know how much they appreciate us, Kappa. But no, I mean, it's mentioning here some of the things that it's updated, but I prefer to get the list. So here we go. Build Spotlight. Here are some of the most noteworthy improvements coming with today's update, most of which originate as discussions within the community and feedback collected over the past few weeks. So that means they're going to fix my spectating, right? Am I part of the community? First one, performance improvements. All right, pretty general. Doesn't give us specifics, but we'll try it out in a second. Game stability improvements and crash fixes. Again, pretty general. Overall, this seems like they put some focus into improving the stability of the game, which has definitely been an issue all around for high-level to low-level players. Balance changes. You can tell that they pissed people off because they have to tell us specifically, particularly to the Cumans and Steppe Lancers. They had to let people know because we were so annoyed. New map ban system for ranked matchmaking. This is the most exciting thing for me so far. I mean, this is really important. This is number one. But I mean, this is going to be really cool, so I don't have to play Oasis games anymore. Hey, by the way, to the people who are saying YouTube you smell, you all came in from YouTube. So stop it. Updated map pool for ranked matchmaking. Okay, so there will be different maps potentially. We'll check that out once my download completes. Campaign balance and achievement fixes. Campaign completion medals. Art of War challenge missions now have localized voiceovers. And then AI pathfinding and improvements. It says, we're celebrating the end of the year with Winter Celebration event. 3 new profile icons have been permanently added to the multiplayer profile page. You can find and update your icon by clicking Multiplayer Shield, selecting Profile tab, and clicking the Change Icon button. In addition to this, the official 2019 Winter Celebration mod is now available to accompany the event. You can subscribe to the mod to enjoy the following changes. All trees are covered in snow and are white. All non-water terrain have patches of snow. All forage fruit bushes are replaced with piles of presents. All town centers have presents underneath them. What? All arrows are replaced by icicles. No, don't put icicles for the arrows. I was with you, Microsoft, until you decided to do icicle arrows. All spears are replaced by candy canes?
19 months since I
oh my god.
T90.
I need to download this.
Looking forward for NAC 3.
Trebuchet projectiles are replaced by presents. Like, take that! Cannonballs are replaced by snowballs. Oh my god. Mangonel, Onager, and Siege Onager projectiles are replaced by giant snowflakes. This is actually really funny. I feel like this would be a mod that we would put in community games. Enhanced Graphics Pack Update. The team has made a few important updates to the Enhanced Graphics Pack DLC. Note that the update will not immediately be available to download, but will show up sometime after the 3.4055 game update, likely within a few hours. Okay, so that will come, apparently. They identified and implemented fixes to address various reported crashes, installation problems, Xbox Live servers or services, rare crash when trying to spectate games. I like that.
Just passing.
Performance. Okay, so loading screen sequence is now smoother. That is huge. I've had real issues with that. I don't know if you guys have experienced this, but when you load into the game, it's just really slow at the start, and that's when you need to build houses, and that's when you need to do a lot of important things. So that's huge.
Icicle. Pop.
Updated the VSync setting to offer more consistent and smooth experience when camera scrolling. That's a setting. Fixed an issue where AI players could cause performance spikes when calculating very long paths. Fixed an issue where the game could occasionally hitch when selecting units. Voiceover audio has been moved out of the main installation package to reduce the initial installation size of the game. Audio files will now be downloaded depending on the language settings of your Steam client only. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, baby.
Oh, okay. Alright, so they're trying to cut down on the download size. That's actually really good. They lowered the benchmark score for 1v1 games to 900. The score for team games remains at 1000. So I'm not sure how I feel about that, because I know that some people still have 1v1 issues. So to lower the benchmark, we'll see how that goes. I just don't want people to be allowed in if the performance is not good. As long as the benchmark is consistent with good performance, we're okay. They made several improvements to how RAM is used by the game, implemented various rendering performance improvements, fixed various rendering artifact issues, fixed a rare desync issue. I'm actually going to skip the campaign. Well, that's a lot of reading. I'll skip the specifics for the campaigns, but implemented improvements to help players falling behind due to performance issues, implemented improvements to help prevent hitching on lower spec machines. Okay, I'm doing this because I know people love the campaigns, but I really want to jump into this, so we'll make it quick. The campaign screen for each storyline now displays which missions within the campaign have been completed by displaying a medal next to the mission title. Oh, this is cool. The color of the medal represents the highest difficulty level on which the given mission was completed. Honestly, this is really good. Because on other games that I would play, it would show if you beat it on bronze, silver, or gold, but they never distinguished that in Age of Empires 2. So that's actually pretty nice. They apparently made a lot of changes here. That is a long list, and honestly, that's a good thing to see in a patch. The longer the list, the more they're paying attention. I'm not redoing the campaigns, thank you very much. They fixed some achievement issues, apparently. Alright. Civilization balance. Alright, let's look to balance now. By the way, we are going to hop in. My update is almost finished, so we're going to hop in there in just a second. You can see what everything's like. The line of sight for herdable creatures is now consistent. Cow and buffalo herdables now see 3 tiles, while other herdables see 2. Okay. Step Lancer, decrease the attack power from 10 to 8 melee damage. Elite Step Lancer, decrease the attack power from 12 to 10 melee damage. Okay. Increase the gold cost to train the unit from 30 to 45. Okay, that's higher. Slow the rate of fire from 1.9 to 2.3. Decrease the speed of the unit from 1.5 to 1.45. Doubled the size of the collision box. Okay, I think this is possibly the biggest one, because they can stack. Doubled the size of the collision box to prevent multiple units from stacking too tightly. Okay, so honestly, I think the Step Lancer is still going to be pretty good. But if they can't stack, it won't be quite as good. I mean, they can, they just can't do it as tightly as it says there. For Bulgarians, I think, okay, it's hilarious to me how this, it says general, but it's pretty much Cumans. Bulgarians can no longer, Krepos can no longer be converted. That would have helped me during my freaking campaigns when I spent an hour trying to afford a Krepos and then the AI converted it. Reduce the size of the building from 4x4 to 3x3. I like this. I always felt like it was too large for a Krepos. The Conic says slowed the rate of fire from 1.9 to 2.4. Reduced hit points from 110 to 100. I think that's great. Yeah, so it was had far too much HP, in my opinion. For Castle Age specifically, especially with 12 base attack, it had too much HP. Dismounted Conic now takes additional damage from Samurai. What? That's rather specific. Slowed the rate of fire from 2 to 2.4. Increased the armor granted by the Begain's technology. Oh! So now they're affected by Begain's. We just said an hour ago that they wouldn't be affected by that, or weren't affected by that, but now they will. Ew, okay. Maybe the samurai weren't doing damage against it because samurai are supposed to do damage against all unique units. Increased time to construct a feudal age town center from 225 to 270 seconds for Kumans. The Kipchaks has a slower rate of fire, reduced hit points, reduced... Oh, the elite Kipchak also has reduced hit points, reduced number of arrows. They no longer have access to husbandry, which I think is really important, and this is great. Increase the civilization bonus to the speed of cavalry units from 5% faster each age, starting in feudal. So now, they don't get 10% faster cavalry in Castle Age with husbandry. They get 10% faster cavalry in Castle Age without husbandry. Feudal Age battering rams no longer deal area of effect damage to units. Okay. Ballista elephants now gain the intended benefits from cav armor upgrades. Cavalry attack bonus granted by capturing relics no longer affects the light cav line for Lithuanians. I like that. Reduced the maximum attack bonus granted by captured relics from +5 to +4. Interesting. It's still a lot to have +4. I agree with this. I wish +5 would have existed for longer before we could test it more, you know? Because, like, I don't know. It was a cool bonus. I don't think that Lithuanians were steamrolling people because of the +5 specifically. Mayans, plumed archers, increase the base cost of training by +5 gold and +5 wood. Okay, Twitch chat. How long have you guys been in the Age of Empires community? Give me a number. This is probably like the 10th time that plumes have been nerfed. I don't know the exact number, and I'm probably exaggerating. Okay, so I have seen this civ nerfed so many times with their plumes. It's like it will never end. It's not a bad nerf. It's a little bit more expensive, but anyways, I just find that funny. You know what? Let's go to this scene so people can see more of the chat. Wait, this scene. Okay. The Scarisons adjusted the archer attack versus buildings bonus to +1 during feudal, castle, and imperial ages. That's not stacked, right? That's just an additional +1. Or are they saying you get +1 with each age? I think that's just +1 from their team bonus, and then... Okay, if that's stacked Promi's on Forgotten Empires. If it's +1 per age, I feel like it should say +1 per age, but... because I wasn't quite sure. I like +1 per age. That was my proposed change. Because +2 in feudal is not too crazy. Keep in mind it's team bonus +1. +3 in Castle Age is still strong, but not too OP. Reduce the gold cost to train from 80 to 40 gold for the Keshik. That's huge, because the Keshik was just useless. Keshik increased hit points from 100 to 110. Elite Keshik gets more HP. Reduced attack power from 12 to 9 damage. Okay, so I think that the Keshik is now going to be more of a cheaper unit with less attack, but you do generate gold when you fight with it. Wait. Is it the Keshik that generates gold when you fight with it, or is it the... I always forget. There's two unique units which we've never been seeing. It is that one? Okay. Wow, okay, and this is going to be... This is a big... Can we just talk about the fact that this is a big patch? This is a big patch. I'm going to show you everything, but this is awesome, okay? We waited a long time, but this is a big patch. Fixed the rare issue where scouts could sometimes spawn inside walls. Never saw that one. The player's main gold pile will now appear slightly further from forests to improve accessibility. Relic generation has been fixed to ensure that 5 relics spawn on tiny, small, and medium maps. On larger maps, additional relics will spawn. Okay, so they for some reason, it was 4 in DE. They brought it back to 5. I like how they brought it back to 5 after Lithuanians lost their +5 attack. The Budapest map no longer spawns extra villagers when playing the Empire Wars game mode. Okay, I'm sure a lot of people were doing that. Farms around the starting town center are spaced more evenly when playing the Empire Wars game mode. Alright, well, too many people complained about T90 farms. Fortress, boars now spawn closer. That's huge. That's needed. It's spawning in the middle of freaking nowhere right now. Walls and towers now spawn a consistent distance from each player's town center. That's good. Adjusted the placement of houses and other buildings to prevent obstructing resources. That's good. Highland, we have removed the map because no pro player will ever play it. I know pro players will rejoice with this change. Great. Glad they got rid of that. Step, fix the map to correctly start with 3 additional villagers. Okay. Alright, they didn't remove Highland. It says modified the way land is generated so that random zones only appear when team together is disabled. When enabled, the map has 60% chance of splitting players based on their team. Damn it. So that means it'll still exist. Cow and horse variants now appear on maps that previously spawned them. When playing the Regicide game mode, maps that previously spawned with a tower instead of a castle will now spawn with a fortified tower. This affects the following maps. A fortified tower? Huh, okay, well, I mean, I'm not going to read all those. That's a lot of maps. Guess we'll have to try that out today. Added new... This is for gameplay. Sorry, I know there's a lot of people using me as a podcast right now. Added new selection modifier hotkeys options in the settings menu. Unit outlines will now flash green when targeted behind buildings. That's nice, so you can see them. Fixed an issue where units would not attack after disembarking from a transport ship. They just weren't, they hadn't adapted to the new land yet, alright? Fixed a bug where units guarding other units would sometimes prioritize attacking buildings over enemy units. Whoa, okay.
Arms will still play humans. Watch his elo in the next week T90 love.
Fixed a rare bug where allied line of sight would not be shared properly under certain circumstances. Fixed a bug that prevented the shift queue from placing farms. Players can no longer target farms through the fog of war. That is big. Thank God they fixed that. That was such a weird bug. I hope they fix the bug with the green fog of war. I don't know if you guys... I don't know if I'm explaining that properly, but there's this little green, like, fog on the border of what you have scouted in the actual fog of war. Hold the control key. Holding the control key no longer appends units to the currently selected group if easy drag mill... Okay. The waypoint... Sorry, I get disinterested in some of these, and I really should read the whole thing. Let's try this again. The waypoint flag's cursor hotspot is now at the bottom of the flag rather than the top, same as Legacy. Oh! Interesting. Auto wall completion is now disabled when placing single wall segments. Double-clicking on different types of horses or cows now properly selects all variants of those units. Yes! Thank you! This is a good list! I hated it when I'd have 3 goats, 2 cows, and a pig, and I would double-click and I'd only get that type of animal. I know we're in 2019 and soon 2020, and these animals want to be their own identity, but sorry, you're our food. Deleting a Hun town center no longer reduces the population limit by 1. Wait, what? Deleting a Hun town center no longer reduces the population limit by 1. Who did that? I want to know the person that found that one out. The Defend the Wonder game mode no longer concludes before the Wonder's destruction animation has completed. That's my favorite. That's my favorite because you know that there's some pissed off people. People raging in the forums because the game added these beautiful destruction animations and the game wouldn't show it. That is amazing. Wonder rates will no longer use the previously set victory condition. Trebuchets are no longer available in the Wonder Race game mode. They made Trebs available in Wonder Race? Wonder Race is supposed to be everyone's allied, though, so I don't see how Trebuchets would really make a difference there. Trebuchets will no longer unpack if any one Trebuchet within the selected group fails to find a valid target with its minimum range. That was annoying too. Fixed a bug where the next button of the dock could not be clicked when the dock's foundation was selected. Beach terrain now displays properly when starting a game with the map explored. The woof woof cheat code now affects all birds instead of only hawks. Alright, so for the lobbies, I just want to show you it, okay? There's other things here. I suggest you guys read it. There's a lot of reading, and I'm already parched. Let's get into the game, and let's see what it looks like, okay? So I've downloaded the update.
Force nothing.
All right. That's different. So first thing I noticed. Oh, here, sorry. First thing I noticed is that I can see more games. There's a big issue with people not being able to see all the games.
Force nothing.
Now, this is more games than I've ever seen in the lobby browser, so that's good. Alright, that's good. There's now a ranked tab. This is the very first thing. Oh. Alright, so game settings 1v1. Now, do I ban ahead of time? Arabia, Black Forest, Gold Rush, Team Islands, Arena, Nomad, Steppe, and Mega Random.
Force nothing.
Done. I mean, sorry, Fatslop. Done. Is this a smaller map pool? Having Mega Random in there is interesting. So this is the way it works, right? So I'm going to have an opponent who would also ban maps. Now, in theory, 6 out of the 8 possible maps could be banned for 1v1s. Or is this the same? This must be the team game as well. However, it's likely that you might ban the same map, and then it gets randomized from whatever's left. I like the fact the map pool is updated. I like that a lot, and thank God there's no Highland. Oh my goodness. My life is going to be so much better now. Now, I wonder if you can see if your opponent did random save or pick sieve. We'll go through the other tabs here. Wait, hold on a second. Can I find a match and go to the other tabs while I'm looking for a match? Oh, I hate this. What if I want to look at the leaderboard? Alright, that's got to be for the next patch. Any changes here? Spectating games. So from what I've heard, they did not change the problem that I've been having where I cannot cast games that are over 5 minutes. They did change the noise so it's not quite as loud. Probably because they had my stream up in the studio and I'm just looking for games. But this is still pretty... I don't want to use the word depressing, but that's the first thing that came to mind. Like if I want to go for Fat Slob, I could search possibly, but that's not the problem. The problem is I should be able to see all games that are ongoing. Clans is the same. Leaderboard looks the exact same. Oh, Viper has a Santa Claus. I want one. Or do I have... Oh! 2019 Winter Holiday Icon. Oh, I want this guy. What a beautiful, beautiful addition from them. That's cool.
Hi T90.
Nice.
It seems a great patch from the long change log.
Alright. So, big old patch. I probably missed a few things. I'm not going to go through the campaigns, but what I am going to do is just download that mod real quick. Did they say it was a mod, or did they say I had to download it via Steam? I already forget. I'm going to download that thing, and this will be the conclusion of the video. I know Robo's out there, and we're going to get this to YouTube today. It's a mod. Alright, so if it's a mod, thank you, chat. Let's go mod, and then we should browse and do Christmas? Or was it holiday? Santa vs. Grinch. Something tells me that's not it. Force Nothing Christmas Edition. Wow, these people are not... They're not wasting any time here. 2019 winter... Ah, okay, here we go. Subscribe. All right, now we wait. We wait some more. This is it. This is a sizable update. Santa vs. Grinch. Nope, you almost got me. All right, so, you know, we're talking about the definitive edition, right? And they're probably changing lots of graphics, so it makes sense this will take some time, but I want to show people. I would like to show people what it is like. Berserk Moose, thank you for 11 months. Actually, just remembered, Robo, are you lurking by chance? Sorry, Robo's been doing my YouTube work recently. And I did not create a YouTube thumbnail for the video, but we'll try and get this up without one if need be. So should we just do a test versus an AI to see what things are like? Just go into the game and see what everything looks like? Let's do that. Let's do... I want to see... Let's do post-imperial and test it, alright? So, starting age, post-imperial age, resources infinite, and we'll do reveal map, all visible. I am obviously going to cast, yes, but I'm not going to cast for this YouTube video, so I want to show people what everything looks like here. System attempted to load an incorrectly formatted asset. Some assets will not display. That's a great sign.
Nirmata.
Whoa, those are my berries. There's the... I guess that means some of the images won't work. Oh, it's probably because I have no snow mod on. Oh, hold on a second. I bet you that's because I have the no snow mod on. That would make sense. They could just say that for dumb people like me. Oh. It's useless plants removing? Oh, it could be that too. Alright. Alright, let's try this again. Sorry, YouTube. Rematch. Yeah, I didn't get the alert this time. Ah, okay, so we have the Christmas trees. These chocolate milk cows? Nice. What are some of the things it said? Trebuchets, right? Sorry, we'll just build a bunch of stuff. Trebuchets. The berries, the presents, onagers, yep. Get out of here, fool. I might actually die, I have to be careful. Snowballs! Okay. I want to see the icicles. Oh my god! Oh my god! We're gonna die, YouTube! Holy crap! I wasn't expecting this AI to be good! Quick, we have to test everything we can. Hit him in the face with snowballs. Okay, so the icicles aren't actually that distracting. I thought they would be more distracting than that. Alright, so it's not too crazy. I was worried it'd be too crazy. I like it. I like it. And now I could actually cast it with competitive play without it being super confusing. Yeah, I made some skirmishers for you. It's like the icicles are on fire. Oh wait, no, those are supposed to be not Jolly Ranchers. Those are supposed to be candy canes. Okay. All right, well, we obviously didn't try our best there. We totally
Reindeer war wagons.
we totally did not lose to the AI. And that is most of what this new update is all about. If you would like to read more about the campaigns, if you would like to read more about any of this stuff here, it's just page after page after page after page with this update. I think we can all agree that the game was not released in a state that was great. There were some good things, there were some exciting things, but it wasn't great. As long as big updates are coming out, I will always be positive. Well, not always, unless they fix spectating, but positivity will remain in my bones. Okay, I think we have a lot to be excited about with a page this long, and so many big things change within a month. So, with new updates coming, I hope more and more gets updated. I hope the game gets better. I hope more people can play it, and when people do play it, they're able to play it properly. Anyways, this is the conclusion of the video. If you would like to check out my live stream, the Twitch link is below in the video description. We are going to be testing all of this stuff on stream over the next few days before I go home for Christmas. And then there will, of course, be tons of YouTube uploads. That's all I have. I'm going to leave some dead air for a possible end screen. And then we're going to play, I think. Casting would be fun, but I really want to experiment with the candy canes.